Topic 1. What is AI? The basics. Artificial intelligence, or AI, might sound like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, but it's really just a way to make computers act a little smarter, like giving them a mini brain to solve problems. Don't worry though, they're not plotting to take over the world, at least, not yet. At its core, AI is about teaching machines to do tasks that usually need human smarts, like figuring out what you mean when you talk to them, spotting a dog in a photo, or deciding the fastest route home. Imagine asking your phone, "Hey, what's the weather like today?" And getting an instant answer. That's AI in action, listening to you and digging up the info you need. The story of AI kicked off in the 1950s when some curious scientists asked, "Can machines think like us?" They dreamed up computers that could play chess, solve math puzzles, or even hold a conversation. Back then, it was mostly imagination, but today, AI is everywhere you look. It's helping Netflix guess which show you'll binge next, powering Google Maps to avoid traffic jams, and even keeping your email free of annoying spam. You might even find it in unexpected places, like a fridge that reminds you to buy milk or a vacuum cleaner that maps your living room. Pretty cool, right? So how does it work? AI isn't magic, it's a mix of three big things: data, algorithms, and computers. Data is the raw info, like all the words you've ever typed or pictures you've posted online. Algorithms are the step-by-step recipes, think fancy math, that tell the computer what to do with that data. And powerful computers are the engines that make it all happen fast. Picture baking a cake. You need ingredients, data, a recipe, algorithms, and an oven, computers. Without one, the whole thing flops. For beginners like you, here's an easy way to think about it. AI is like a super smart assistant that learns on the job. The more you teach it by giving it examples or letting it practice, the better it gets. It's not perfect, though. Sometimes it messes up, like calling your cat a dog or misunderstanding your accent, but that's okay, it's learning, just like we do. You don't need to know all the techie details to get it, just know that AI is a tool we humans build to make life easier, solve tricky problems, and maybe even have some fun. Whether it's helping doctors save lives or suggesting the perfect playlist, AI is here to help, and it's only getting started. Topic 2. How AI learns, machine learning magic. Ever wondered how AI gets so clever? It's not sitting in a classroom with a pencil, but it does learn, thanks to something called machine learning. Think of it like training a puppy. When you teach a puppy to sit, you give it a treat every time it gets it right. After a while, it catches on, oh, sitting means treats. Machine learning is similar, but instead of treats, we use data, tons of it, to help AI figure things out. Here's the basic idea. We show the AI a bunch of examples to study. Let's say we wanted to tell cats from dogs. We'd give it thousands of labeled pictures, this is a cat, this is a dog, and let it look for clues. Maybe it notices cats have sharper ears or dogs have bushier tails. It uses math. Don't worry, you don't need to do it. To spot these patterns and make guesses. At first it might mess up, like calling a fluffy dog a cat, but we correct it with more examples. Over time, it gets so good that it can look at a brand new picture and say, that's a dog. All on its own. This process is called training, and it's the secret sauce behind a lot of AI you use every day. When Spotify picks a song you'll love, it's because it trained on your listening habits. Your spam filter. It learned what junk emails look like by studying tons of examples. The neat part is, the AI isn't just memorizing, it's figuring out the rules behind the data, so it can handle stuff it's never seen before. It's like how you learn to ride a bike, practice makes you better, even on a new bike. For you as a beginner, machine learning might sound complicated, but it's really just about repetition and feedback. The AI starts clueless, gets a little guidance, and improves step by step. Scientists call this supervised learning, when we label the examples, or unsupervised learning, when it finds patterns on its own, like grouping similar songs. Either way, it's all about letting the AI explore data like a curious kid, learning from what it sees. Next time you see an AI do something smart, just think, It went to data school, and it's still practicing to get even better. Topic 3. The brain behind AI, neural networks. If machine learning is how AI learns, then neural networks are the brainy part that makes it all click. They're inspired by our own brains, where billions of tiny cells called neurons talk to each other to help us think, see, and remember. In AI, neural networks are a digital version of that, a team of artificial neurons working together to solve problems, like figuring out if a picture shows a pizza or a pancake. Here's how it works in simple terms. Imagine you're identifying a fruit. You check its color, is it red or yellow, shape, round or long, and texture, smooth or bumpy. In a neural network, each of these clues gets its own neuron. The neurons take in the info, like this fruit is red and round, do some quick math, and pass their thoughts to the next group of neurons. Layer by layer, the network narrows it down until it says, yup, that's an apple. It's like a game of telephone, but with data instead of whispers. The deeper the network, meaning more layers, the more complex stuff it can handle. That's why it's called deep learning when there are lots of layers. Deep learning powers amazing things, like translating French to English in real time, recognizing your voice, or even creating fake photos that look real. Setting it up isn't easy, though. It's like tuning a guitar. You tweak the connections between neurons, feed it tons of data, and let powerful computers crunch the numbers until it sings just right. For beginners, don't stress about the details. Think of a neural network as a detective squad. Each neuron investigates one piece of the puzzle, color, shape, etc., and together, they crack the case. They're not perfect. Sometimes they guess wrong, like mistaking a muffin for a rock, but with enough practice, they get scarily good. Next time you unlock your phone with your face or see an AI draw a picture, give a nod to the neural network. It's the genius behind the curtain, piecing it all together. Topic 4. AI's fuel, data, data, data. If AI were a hungry monster, its favorite snack would be data. Without it, AI can't do much. It's like a car with no fuel or a kite with no wind. Data is just information, photos, videos, words, numbers, even the clicks you make online. The more data you feed an AI, the smarter it gets. Want it to recognize birds? Show it thousands of bird pictures, sparrows, eagles, penguins, labeled so it knows what's what. It'll study the feathers, beaks, and colors until it can spot a hawk in a new photo all by itself. But here's the catch: the data has to be good. If you only give it pictures of bluebirds, it might think all birds are blue, or worse, that anything blue is a bird. Bad data leads to bad AI, like a chef using spoiled ingredients. That's why collecting lots of diverse, accurate data is a big deal. Companies get it from everywhere: your social media posts, your shopping cart, even how long you watch a YouTube video. It might feel a little spooky knowing your data is out there training AI, but it's how your phone suggests restaurants you'll love or warns you about rain. Think of data as the building blocks of an AI's brain. Stack enough good blocks and you get a sturdy, clever system. Use shaky or missing ones, and it falls apart. For beginners, imagine you're teaching a friend about animals. If you only show them cats, they'll be clueless about dogs. AI's the same, it needs a big, varied textbook of data to learn from. So next time an AI impresses you, remember, it's standing on a mountain of data, built one piece at a time. Topic 5. Talking to AI, natural language processing. How does your smart speaker know to play music when you say, "Hey, play some jazz"? That's natural language processing, or NLP, AI's trick for understanding and chatting with us humans. It's like teaching a robot to be a great listener and talker all at once. NLP takes your words, breaks them into bits, sentences, grammar, even the vibe you're giving off, and figures out what you're getting at. Take this example: you say, "What's the time?" NLP knows you want the clock, not a history of time zones. It learns this by gobbling up huge piles of text, think books, websites, even chats, to mimic how we speak. It's not just about the words, either. NLP can pick up if you're joking, annoyed, or excited, which is why some chatbots feel almost human. It's how Google Translate flips English to Japanese, or how autocorrect, sometimes, saves your texts from typos. You see NLP everywhere, voice assistants setting your alarms, customer service bots answering questions, even apps that summarize long articles. But it's not flawless. Slang like lit or phrases like break a leg can confuse it, and accents might throw it off too. Still, it's getting better fast, turning machines into better conversation buddies. For beginners, think of NLP as AI's language school. It's learning to talk and listen, one sentence at a time, so you can boss it around or just have a friendly chat. Topic 6. Seeing the world, computer vision. AI doesn't just hear us, it can see, thanks to computer vision. This is how machines make sense of pictures and videos, like spotting a stop sign or tagging your pals in a selfie. Picture an AI as an art critic studying a painting. It checks out colors, shapes, and edges, then guesses what it's looking at. To teach it, we show it millions of labeled images, cars, trees, faces, until it can recognize them solo. This tech is behind some wild stuff. Self-driving cars use computer vision to see lanes, traffic lights, and pedestrians. Your phone unlocks with a glance because it recognizes your face. Doctors even use it to spot tiny cracks in X-rays that humans might miss. It's not perfect though. Blurry pics or weird angles can trick it, like mistaking a shadow for a person. But when it works, it's like magic. For beginners, imagine computer vision as AI wearing supervision goggles. It can read signs, count objects, or even guess someone's mood from their face. Next time you snap a photo and your camera tags it automatically, thank computer vision, it's giving machines eyes to explore the world with us. Topic 7. AI in action, everyday examples. AI isn't just for futuristic labs, it's already sneaking into your day. When you tell your smart speaker, play my workout playlist, that's AI hearing you and picking the tunes. Netflix suggesting a rom-com. AI's guessing what you'll love based on your watch history. Online stores showing you recommended sneakers. Yup, AI again, figuring out your style. It's not just fun and games, either. In hospitals, AI scans medical images to catch diseases early. Self-driving cars dodge obstacles with AI's help, and your email stays spam-free thanks to AI filters. Even video games use it to make enemies trickier to beat. It's like having a bunch of invisible helpers making life smoother. For beginners, think of AI as your daily sidekick, quietly pitching in to save time, keep you safe, or just entertain you. You don't need to understand the gears to enjoy the ride, AI's built to blend right in. Topic 8. The good and the bad, AI ethics. AI can be a superhero, predicting storms, fighting disease, helping the planet, but it's not all capes and glory. There's a flip side we need to watch. Bias is a biggie. If AI trains on unfair data, it can make unfair calls, like favoring one group in job hiring. Privacy is another. AI loves our data, but that means it knows a lot about us. And jobs. As AI takes over tasks, people wonder what's next for workers. The fix is ethics, keeping AI fair, clear, and respectful. For beginners, picture AI as a strong puppy, full of promise, but we've got to train it right so it helps, not hurts. It's up to us to steer it toward good. Topic 9. Making AI, who's behind it? AI doesn't pop out of nowhere, it's crafted by teams of humans. Data scientists prep the info, programmers code the rules, engineers build the tech, and designers plus ethicists make it user-friendly and fair. It's like a movie crew. Everyone's got a role, from big companies like Google to curious kids with coding kits. For beginners, think of building AI as a group project. Each person adds a piece, and you could join the fun too. It's a team effort turning ideas into smart machines. Topic 10. The future of AI, what's next? AI's future is a big, exciting question mark. Picture smarter helpers tackling climate change or exploring space. Robots might chat like friends or tailor your homework to be fun. But there's a catch. Could AI get too smart? Will it change jobs or privacy? It's like planting a tree. Nurture it and it thrives, ignore it and it might tangle things up. For beginners, imagine you're shaping AI's tomorrow. Whether you code or just dream big, you're part of deciding where this adventure goes next.